A scary situation unfolded this morning in Chelsea after a section of a sidewalk shed collapsed. This happened between 7th and 8th Avenues, trapped people under the rubble. Now, this security camera video shows the moment that structure came crashing down. Eyewitness News reporter Lauren Glassberg spoke with a man who rushed to help those who were trapped. She's live in Chelsea with the latest. Lauren?
Well, Sandra, lots of activity behind me here on West 29th Street. A new scaffold, a new sidewalk shed already going up where that other one came crashing down earlier today. Police say it was a truck that clipped that sidewalk shed and caused the collapse. 3 people were injured, all men ages 20, 21, and 30. But fortunately, they are all expected to survive.
I seen the scaffold falling down, so I ran towards across the street. I seen that there was somebody stuck under the thing, and I just started removing pieces.
This is what Jay Guzman saw on his way to work on West 29th Street this morning, a sidewalk shed collapsing, people darting for cover, and then just seconds later, a second collapse, creating a heap of metal and wood. Jay ran into the rubble to help a man with a bad head injury.
It was pretty scary. It was pretty scary to see him in there in distress, and just he was by the time he got up, he was so disoriented. Like he didn't really know where he was at. He was just lost. He was dazed. 2
others were also injured.
It's believed a box truck parked at the location hit the sidewalk shed, causing the collapse.
The FDNY says a box truck pulling out of its space caused the collapse. That dominoed to the adjoining shed. The driver of that truck, 62-year-old Julio, also tried to help the victims. He is devastated by what happened. Sidewalk sheds are on almost every street in New York City, and some linger for years. Councilmember Eric Bachner's hoping the city passes legislation to limit how long they stay up.
There's no reason why New York City should have nearly 400 miles of sidewalk covered by these sidewalk sheds. So we at the council have a package of legislation that we're hoping to get passed in the near future.
Tom Pantages always worries about these sidewalk sheds.
I will not walk under a scaffold. I will cross the street, go out of my way to walk, not to walk under a scaffold.
Now, inspectors did issue a DOB violation to the building owner of 231 West 29th Street. That is up for a non-compliant shed, and that's really an administrative violation. There's no penalty. It just requires that they secure what is remaining of the sidewalk shed to the east. We understand that the driver of the truck is not going to be charged. We're live in Chelsea. Lauren Glassberg, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.